internet's going a little hinky. Alright, so at this point, I don't know what I'm doing. So let's come up to the ancient forge. I don't think Torek Stavlin mentioned something about us making a lever, but we ended up not needing to get into the archives.
The Great Forge is black.
We'll load it up. Put the silver bar in it. Wherever it may be. There it is.
Nice, I guess. Wonder what makes it useful.
So, we got a silver lever shaft. Let's go ahead and head back down into the area down here. We didn't find anything the first time, but maybe, you know what, we need to go find another Book of Calm. Let's head back to the Lady Vengeance. Let's save.
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of you?
Has he heard of something called the Atrian?
Try as he might, Tarquin cannot hide a small flash of surprise.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never mind. The Aetherin is a children's fable, nothing more. Supposedly a wand with an infinite capacity for source. Pure nonsense, I assure you.
Remarked that the Magistrate seem to believe that the Atrian is real. They've been looking for it, in fact.
Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a gross overconcentration of power. It could purge the entire world of all source. Luckily, the laws of the universe render such a thing impossible.
Produce the blade I found in the archives.
The object quivers as Tarquin nears it and hums a response. Connected as one, the past and present slain. Absolution and redemption await the one whose sins are many.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. This, my friend, is the key. Give me some time, and every deity in existence will tremble at the sight of you.
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Sure, I hand over the parts. It's the dumbest decision in the world. But as far as I can tell, he's the only one who can do anything with it anyways.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must work.
Before that, though, you wouldn't happen to have anything of valuable, like, say, a book? Warfare and Huntsman, huh? Better than what he has? No. That is, though. A belt of thievery. Do I have a belt with thievery on it? Yeah, I do. $37.40. 51.63. I feel like this thing's an upgrade for Black Prince, but now I can't check. That's good. Okay, now I'll check. Sort of. Actually, just straight as. Okay.
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter excitedly, almost religiously, about anathema.
Yeah, this is gonna end really badly for me, I can already tell.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours. Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
Okay, we'll go to Dead Lady. Well, we'll head over here to Hanag first, see if she's got books for sale. I think she did.
My hero. I'm grateful.
We're looking for mind. I wonder if I've got it
She
in my...
offers you
My crowning glory. No, I bid you farewell.
Did I have it in my bags and I just didn't realize it? Oh, I did. Herpaderp. He can learn it. Okay, back to the island. And we'll just keep casting it on Losa because she's got the highest wits and see if she sees anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it so far. So if there's anything down there, but I don't know what it is. So it's gotta be somewhere else on the island. Let's try looking at one of the statues when we've got our wits up to our highest. So far, nothing. Okay. Back to my original idea. Coming down to a statue. Giving her high wits.
The statue is a striking sight, a sizzling blue totem on a blood-red iron. Even stranger, a shard of polished iron peeks from under the statue's base. There's something hidden beneath this massive sculpture.
Try to move the statue.
Even a triple-sized troll.
Could I break it? Doesn't seem like it.
The imposing statue looms over you. The flames enveloping it flow upwards, stoked by unseen magic, then dissipating in the thick air. Even a triple-sized troll couldn't make the statue budge.
So the question is, what will...
Well now,
Oops.
how's my favorite god woken?
Ifan claps you on the shoulder.
Okay, we looked at this one too. Map of Blood Moon Island. Didn't see that earlier. You open what seems to be a map of the island. It's covered in strange arcane ruins, but it seems to show the location of 3 vaults, a forge, and some kind of archive. How to get into the vaults. I bet you we needed a stupid demon alive to be able to get into it. Now I kind of regret turning him to paste. just don't see what could get me into this tomb.
You might expect the stone figure.
I wonder if I just have to have a lot higher stats than what I've got available to me. Be a little weird. Alrighty. Enough wandering around. We'll try the archives one last time, see if there was something in there that we may have missed, because I didn't go inside with the high mind on. And then we will check around there, and if we don't find it, we'll give up for the time being and come back and hit it up later. Okay, so there's nothing outside. What about inside? Okay, Losa is not seeing anything hidden here. So just a stupid chest that we can't open. We looked at all the book piles too. I only just now noticed my spirit vision thing was turned off, and I don't know when it was turned off.
The spirit urgently passes a hand across the spines, whispering each tome's title as she comes across.
Thank you, viewer, for pointing it out.
No, no, it isn't here. This is impossible. You, my brother, help me find it. There is little time.
What am I looking for?
This is no time to feign ignorance, my friend. The Doctor's arrogance may end us all. He has released a dark presence upon us. It must never sing the taming. The hymnals must be destroyed. And yet, I see no sign one was ever here. You must help me look.
Her hands fan furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
Tell her I want to know more about the Doctor.
You must be feverish, though I wouldn't be surprised. Dr. Deva was surely ill to risk all that he's built here. Now be silent.
She hushes you with an...
She says him. Yeah, not that. So I clearly asked the wrong question. Ornate hymn. Oh, this was it. Graceful script and precise musical notation decorate each page of this beautiful bound. Not every scholar could comprehend its meaning, but I'm able to decipher it. The taming of the holy fire, guardian burning bright with source fuel flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scryer the demon's lies. The chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from dust to stone. The Forgotten and the Damned quest. We learned the taming of the holy fire. Okay, so now we figured out what to do. All because my spirit vision was on. It'd been on for, several hours of the gameplay. I wonder what turned it off.
The spirit of a Black Ring Reaver looks down at his corpse in dismay. He notices you approach and challenges you in a throaty rasp.
You're not one of those blood things. Who are you?
I'm an adventurer. What happened?
You look the part, I suppose. We had orders to take the island at any cost. We had spells and charms that were supposed to protect us from the death fog. They didn't work. Half of us died, crossing the water. Me and some others just barely made it. But then these blood beasts attacked us right away. A few made it away. I didn't.
What made them think spells and charms would protect them from death fog in the first place?
Orders. We were told they'd work. No reason to doubt that. One of my comrades used source magic. That saved the rest of us. The death fog already burnt my lungs. But I made it ashore.
Cool. I wonder if there are dead people in this tomb. Nope. Okay, we're gonna head up and see if we can talk to the tree now. Because these elder trees or ancient trees are supposed to be like the site of an elf dying. Yep. First, let's talk to the Black Ring Wizard.
The spirit looks around with wild panic, clawing through its spectral mass with fevered nails.
Demand the spirit tell me why he came to this island.
The demon feeds. The demon feeds from the ring. The demon protects. We must know what the demon protects. The demon has an advocate. The advocate kills. The demon has a secret. We must know.
Okay, whatever.
The tree's spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infects all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio myrtus ex, it quot potest edse.
Greet the spirit by name, Elenisa. We know her story, she's safe with us.
A moment passes, then you feel it. Clarity.
You speak my name. You know my torture. Please, don't judge me for the sickness my roots have spread. I can be free. My soul cleansed.
I refer to the journal. and asked how she became to be possessed.
Naivety, stupidity, call it what you want. I wished to put the source within me to good use, and demonology seemed as good a use as any. Silly me. I meant to summon an imp or two. Instead, I ended up hosting a damned archdemon. The roaring in my head, the craving for living flesh, urges. Good gods, the urges to kill, to hurt. The stronger they became, the harder I fought, and at some point, I was just gone, deadened, but not dead. And then, awake, on an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never seen, watched by a man I'd never known. They called him Doctor. He shouted strange words, and the demon bellowed. Then, one by one,
Assure that all is okay, it's safe to share her story with me.
They fell. I watched my own hands slaughter them. I tried to resist, but I couldn't. And then a final roar, when the demon rushed away and into the only one still standing. The Doctor.
Oh.
That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my roots, birthing evil into the surrounding soil. While it lives, I am still its rotting servant. I've suffered. The Isle has suffered, but you can end it.
How can I help?
You awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance, my name. How amazing that a name can wield so much power. Remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another land now. It possesses the very doctor that liberated it. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when you find him. A doctor that accommodates a demon doesn't see patients, only victims. Destroy it, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Destroy it, and my roots taint this isle no longer. Now come closer. I'll say the demon's name only once.
I step closer and shut my eyes. I'm ready.
The spirit's voice is a harsh whisper.
Adramalik.
Take my leave. Okay, we got the name.
Oh, hey.
Ask about the deal she struck with Johan.
Part 1, done. Now, I just need to find the name of the demon, and maybe this could all finally be over. What, this old gaggle of weirdos?
What did she think about Johan?
He's got the thing, you know? Some people see the world as it presents itself. Other people see it as it really is. Jahan's one of those.
Change the subject. What should we do now?
Well, I think and
Okay, that's what we've heard before. Alright, so now we're gonna go down into the cellar. Oh, we're gonna go see if any of the demon ghosts are still alive. Or if there are demon ghosts. Before we go into the vaults.
By the Seven and all the saints, I ne'er dreamed I'd be grateful to be lying cold on the ground. I'm finally rid of that demon. Finally rid of that bloody voice.
Does he know anything about what Malady was doing here?
Not much more than you've been told, I'm afraid. She made a deal with some mighty dark forces, and now she's looking for a way out. I'm not sure that even my voice knew the terms. It was all very hush. Suspicion is she's promised to give up something powerful, though.
Alright. Let's touch the statues.
The flaming figure emits no heat, yet your bones seem to sizzle if you draw too near. Looking closer, you notice the statue's clerical garb, so similar to that worn by the ghostly priests bonded to the Isle. An unlikely coincidence.
The hymnal I found described at burning guardians such as this sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall. Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Like a charm.
Alright.
Must be one of those vaults.
The spirit of a young robed man paces the chamber anxiously. He sees you approach. A look of trepidation crosses his spectral features.
Did my order send you? To cure the child?
I say that nobody sent me and asked if he's aware he's dead.
The spirit falters, momentarily lost for words. Finally, he musters a nod.
I was hungry and thirsty for days. Then I rested. When I woke up next to my corpse, I thought I was delirious. I hoped I was delirious. But eventually, I realized what had happened.
Ask about the child he mentioned. She's in need of a cure?
Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. She cannot speak or move. We did what we could to help, but we could not risk provoking the beast within. We confined her here until a way to safely remove the demon could be found. It was my duty to watch over her, but I was never relieved of that duty. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's life is drifting past her, thanks to that demon.
I want to try and help this girl.
Her cell is just over there. I can let you in, but are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do?
I admit that I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll try my best.
Some of the best minds in Riverland couldn't help this girl. And you think you can do better than they did. But nobody else is coming to help, are they? I'll let you in, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens, take her away from this place. Far away.
I want to see what I'm facing before I make that promise.
Please. I've waited a long time for this.
Alrighty.
I need a real answer.
Sure, I'll agree.
The spirit can't help but smile.
I knew you had good in you. The moment I laid eyes on you. Come, I'll let you in. Take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful. Don't disturb the demon within her. There's no telling what could happen if it breaks free.
The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has scried the demon's lies.
This is depressing.
Get away! Do you hear me? Away! I won't let anyone hurt my mistress anymore.
I remark its loyalty even beyond death.
Mistress saved me when I was a kitten. She took me in, fed me and kept me warm. She deserves loyalty. I won't leave her side, not until she wakes. My heart stopped beating and my flesh fell away. No matter. I'm staying here.
Permission to approach. Finesse persuasion.
The tension eases out from the cat's skeletal form. It sits.
Go on.
Alrighty.
The young girl lies still and silent in the center of the floor, bound by chains.
over here. You over here. You're gonna Phoenix dive down to here. You're gonna come over here. I'm gonna stay up here. No. We're gonna switch places. I'm gonna come down here. You're gonna come back up. Alright, save.
The young girl lies silently on the floor, eyes open and staring. Her only movement is the tiniest rise and fall of her chest.
Take a closer look.
In the deepest black of the girl's pupils, something moves. A gossamer tendril, fleeing deeper inside her like an underwater creature retreating into a cave.
Take the girl's hand in my own.
Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly.
Strength persuasion. Whisper for her to be strong, but if she can't be strong, then we're here for her.
The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps.
Teleport her to the Lady Vengeance.
Mistress is gone. I can still smell her. She must be...
Alright. On to the next vault. I want...
The priest has scried the demon's lies. The priest has
I want the
scried
sorcerer.
the demon's lies.
Can I, like...
Wherever you take her, I take care of her. Cure her.
Can I touch it now?
The priest has scried the demon's lies.
Guess not.
The chill of the vault seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
To lock someone away for eternity is terrible, but to leave them with no one but a demon for company? That's unforgivable.
To lock away the problem is simply to admit failure. What we see here is intellectual defeat, the child of stupidity.
Better to kill a man honestly than to lock him up with a demon for eternity.
A dusty old chamber with a demon locked inside. There's a metaphor in here somewhere. Why these folks would volunteer for it is beyond me.
The flaming figure emits no heat. The hymn winged keep from
Yep. We heard the hymn before.
Well now, how's my favorite?
Ifan claps you on the shoulder. A trembling spirit wrings his hands, his eyes darting around the room. They settle on you.
What are you doing here? What do you want? You mustn't linger. You mustn't remain.
I tell the spirit I mean no harm.
One must not mean harm to do it. Please, go.
How did he come to be here by himself?
His hands shake. He clears his throat.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain in exchange for his soul. I was certain we'd only diminish the demon by overwhelming my patient with pain. I planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest, but his cries pierced my heart. Even if the treatment could save him, I hadn't the stomach nor the soul for it. So I lied
to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them to seal us down here, where he could do no harm, where I could guard his prison. Better one soul damned than two.
I can help banish the demon that plagues his former patient.
This demon gluts itself on pain. Only the utmost torture would draw him forth. I couldn't do it. I refused to subject myself or my comrades to such barbarism. If you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from it. Perhaps you could inflict the pain that's needed. But it is a devil's business. We broke the lever for the door when we locked him inside, so that none would ever attempt to free him. No matter what, the demon itself must not be freed. The horrors he would wreak upon our world.
The chains bind their captive. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. There is no prize with which to open the door.
Oh, this is what we need the broken lever for. Aha.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it.
You should go from here. This is no place for the living.
Why can't I open the door?
My vigil is eternal. It won't cease until I'm convinced, truly convinced, something might change for the better. For now, we remain as we might.
His hand shakes.
As I planned, so I better ones as the. I suppose.
Okay. So I did need to convince him to also do it.
Be wary. This demon knows no decency, no remorse.
Kind of regret skipping through his cutscene stuff or his conversation.
Look at you. Handsome. Handsome. Come close, won't you? A little closer still. My, how long it's been. How very, very long it's been. Would you believe Brother Calvin locked me up in here because he said I was possessed by a demon? Just because I don't feel pain. Have you ever heard anything so superstitious?
I've seen demons in the flesh, so I won't believe it.
Well, they didn't look like me. Maybe I was a little kooky back then. But you'd be amazed how sobering millennia of imprisonment can be. Praise the Seven, right? Praise the Seven, that's all over.
His mouth twists in an ugly snarl as he stutters that last sentence.
You are here to free me, right?
Say that I'm here to free whichever part of him is demon-possessed, as promised Brother Calvin.
The dwarf's face becomes calm, serene even. He looks into your eyes, tranquil as a baby lamb.
Well then, just destroy the pillars. Nothing to it. For...
Uh-huh.
Psst. Hey, come on. Don't act like I'm not here.
Can I close the door again?
I know you can hear me. You wouldn't leave.
Yeah, I would. Okay, so I have to destroy the pillars.
You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you?
Aha! How does everyone know I'm an undead? Also, I can fly, asshole.
Is this almost over?
About that.
I'll yield to none. Close air. I can't think straight.
I don't think she'd kill him. Yeah, she would.
Go on. It feeds me. I like it.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's in my guy. Get down there. Oh, whoops.